All right, today we're going to tackle a classic math puzzle. Now, this one seems super simple on the surface, but it's got this clever little trap hidden inside. It's all about a fast-moving train and a ticking clock. So let's just dive right in, shall we?
So here it is, the big question. You've got a train, and it's flying down the tracks at 72 kilometers per hour. Your challenge is to figure out exactly how far it travels in just 1 minute. Seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, we're calling this the 1-minute challenge. Let's break this whole thing down piece by piece and see if we can solve it. You know, the first step to solving any puzzle is figuring out what you're working with. So let's lay out all the clues we've been given in the problem. And there they are. Super simple, right? We've got two key things. First, the train speed, a nice steady 72 kilometers per hour. And second, the time we care about, exactly 1 minute. Believe it or not, that's everything we need. Okay, now this is the part where a lot of people make a mistake. Your first instinct might be to just, multiply the speed by the time. But if you do that, you're walking right into a trap. And it's all about mismatched units. See? Look at this. The speed is in kilometers per hour, but the time we have is in minutes. You absolutely cannot just multiply those two together. It's like comparing apples and oranges. It just doesn't work. If you try, you're going to get the wrong answer every single time. So, what's the solution? Well, we have to get our units to speak the same language. And in problems like this, the easiest way to do that is to convert everything down to a standard base. We're going to use meters for distance and seconds for time. And to do that, we need a secret key, if you will. To switch a speed from kilometers per hour to meters per second, all you have to do is multiply it by this magic fraction, 5/18. It's a fantastic little shortcut that saves a ton of work. All right. Let's actually do the math and see how this works. We take our speed, 72 kilometers per hour, and we multiply it by 5/18. Now, a really easy way to do this in your head is to divide 72 by 18 first, which, that gives you 4. Then you just take that 4 and multiply it by the 5. And boom, our new speed is 20 meters per second. Perfect.
Okay, speed is done. Now for the time. Phew, this part's way easier. We just need to turn our 1 minute into seconds. And I think we all know that 1 minute is just 60 seconds. So there we go. Our speed and our time are finally in sync.
Okay, so our units are all sorted out. It's finally time to put all the pieces together. We're ready for the golden formula, the one simple equation that's going to solve this whole thing. And there it is, the classic distance equals speed times time. This is the fundamental rule we've been working towards. It's really that simple. All right. Let's start plugging in our numbers. First up, our speed. We already figured that out. It's 20 meters per second. And next up is our time. That's, of course, 60 seconds. And that's it. We have everything we need to get our answer. So let's set it up. We've got 20 meters per second times 60 seconds. The big question is, what does that equal? And the answer is 1,200 meters. See? By making sure our units matched and using that simple formula, we found the exact distance the train travels in 1 minute. Now, 1,200 meters is totally correct, but, it's kind of hard to picture what 1,200 meters looks like. To make this answer make a bit more sense, let's do one last conversion and turn it back into kilometers. And all we need to remember for that is the super basic conversion. 1,000 meters makes 1 kilometer. So to convert our 1,200 meters, we're just going to divide it by 1,000. And there you have it. The train travels exactly 1.2 kilometers in 1 minute. That's a nice, clean answer you can actually visualize. Problem solved. So let's do a super quick recap. What did we learn? First, always check for mismatched units. That's the biggest trap. Second, remember that secret key for converting speed. Multiply by 5/18. Then, just use the simple formula, distance equals speed times time, and you're golden. The train travels 1.2 kilometers in 1 minute. All right, but before you go, now that you're a pro at this, let's leave you with a little something to think about. If our train travels 1.2 kilometers in 1 minute, how long would it take that same train to pass all the way through a tunnel that's 2.4 kilometers long? Give that one a shot. Thanks for tuning in.